Shit. I'm going to prove it to you. This happened today. When I talked about mowing my yard, this is what it was about. I know who did it because it's public record. And I asked this guy, this poor guy, it's not his fault. He's just a messenger. But he knows what I'm talking about. The town that I live in, which was owned and still partially owned by my family, I'm actually an heir to the shit. He didn't know this. Yeah, I'm an heir to the fucking land over there that they goddamn are setting their building on. Stupid shit. uh, this guy, I feel sorry for him. I really do. But don't ever come to my fucking house beating on my door and shit to tell me that some fucking Yankee bastard's mad about my fucking yard. Here's what's gonna happen to you when you do that kind of shit, y'all. I told you I'm not no fucking bluffer, and I ain't no goddamn dude to play with. If it's don't this is the town hall coming to my fucking house. I ain't gonna show you the part because it's not his fault. But I'm gonna show you the part where I'm gonna tell you like it is, and this is true shit right here. $90,000, $75,000, $80,000. I got another one it's 3,000 miles, $90,000. I can't even drive down this goddamn road. I can't even drive down this fucking road without tearing my goddamn front ends on my cars up. Come look. That's how fucking pissed I am. I'm pissed, and I'm not mad at you. Why don't you relate to these motherfuckers talking about my yard? Thank you. I mean, I appreciate it, but why don't you say something about this fucking shit? You know how much this goddamn front end costs? You know how many times I've replaced it? I can't even drive down the fucking road. And I hate to be a dickhead, but dude, it's unbelievable. I mean, fuck, one time. You tell the son of a bitch that called you out here to kiss my fucking ass right here on the phone. Because I've already called an attorney about this shit. I've already complained to the HOA 100 fucking times, and I'm not full of shit. I'm a single man with 6 cars. I got more than this. When I told you about the Ford place, I'm not bullshitting. That was the Ford Beatty Ford. That was my fucking grandpa. And it pisses me off because somebody's going to come down here and say, hey, Mr. Dees, can you cut your grass because somebody complained? Well, the town of Midland that I was born and raised in, 3 houses down, the White House was my mother and father's. The next house was my uncle's. The next house was my great-grandpa. That's our shit. We sold that land. Bresnell Building bought it from us, right? I cleaned it out as a kid. And I hate being an asshole, but this is why I'm recording this, because the town of Midland don't give a rat's ass about these roads because they don't own the roads. They don't own the roads. I can run 100 down this goddamn road. Ain't nothing they can do about it. Nothing. And that's the same thing with them promising we're going to put new street lights up. There's one over here flickering they didn't do. They ain't done nothing. You can't, literally, you can drive your truck, you can walk to the end of the street and you can fish at the end of it. Right? Literally, we can fish out of it. And come out here and look at this mess. If I can't even drive my cars down this road, I'm not worried about 2 shits what town of Midland thinks about my fucking yard or anybody else here. Because at the end of the day, it's never been bad. Never. Unfortunately, look right here. I'm going to show you my ass a little bit. You see this right here? That's where I've been. You see that? I don't need to see that. That right there is from being in a car wreck. I've got 3 steel plates and 18 screws in my back, and I am officially handicapped. You want to see it? I'll show it to you. So no, I'm not going to get out there and mow the fucking yard for somebody that's for anybody or any place. But you actually see in the other car. It's right there. Look in here. Trust me, I'm handicapped. Right there. That's mine. See it? Yep. Okay, what's that say? North Carolina handicap tag, right? Yeah. And I got them in these cars. You see all these tags? I'll show them to you. Every one of them personalized. That and not that one. This is my son's go to school car. But trust me, I don't give a shit about that. I don't say something about somebody putting flags in my damn yard that never. I believe I know what that is. It's for the gas company. I know all this stuff. Believe me. I've done it for 35 years now. I'll be 36 August 12th. I know I've done retired from a company for 30 years doing utilities. That's all I've ever done. So this is not out of control in any way, shape, or form because it's just tall grass on top of thin grass. I actually tried to plant the grass. I want it to reseed itself. You see how grass reseeds? That's what I want it to do, so that's why I don't want people fucking with me. I want to be left alone like I leave them alone. But when they go out here and look at these roads are terrible. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. And anybody will tell you, you can ask any of the neighbors out here, my grass is always done. Now, she across the street, she mows hers 4 days a week. And we think she's crazy and on meth and everything else. No, true story. True story. We all talk about it. I'll show you every text on my phone from everybody around here. So at the end of the day, I appreciate you coming by, but I don't care. I don't give a shit. I don't care if somebody tries to send me a fine. I don't give a damn. I'm going to take that fine and say, fuck you. And because at the end of the day, look at the puddles down there. Oh, I see them. You can't even dry. You know that if you put a pot of coffee in your hand, and you got in that truck and you try to drive down this road, you'd have your crotch burnt, your chest hairs burnt, your lips would be burnt, right? You'd be like, man, it's terrible. I'm not a coffee drinker. Well, whatever. You know what I mean? If it's hot or whatever. So, if the town of Midland doesn't have nothing to do with these roads, then get out of here. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's all I can say. I appreciate you doing whatever, but tell them to shove it because I'm letting it reseed. That's my excuse right here today. On today's date, it's going to self-reseed. And I'm going to tell you about our HOA, why I pulled that paper out. Guys, this blurred for a reason, but you see what I'm saying. Don't take no shit from nobody, because I don't take shit from no fucking body. Ever. I've been threatened before, and man, that shit ain't nothing new to me. I've been in more fist fights and shit than you could ever imagine. Man, I ain't never been beat. But you know, people act like they're gonna come to your house and do some shit to you and make threats and every fucking thing, you know, shit like that. You're not gonna do that to me. I wanted you to see what that yard deal was about. It was about that right there. They literally come to my house because somebody complained about my yard that you could see was not out of control in any way, shape, or form. That, yeah, you can literally say, hey, I'm reseeding my yard naturally. They can't tell you what to fucking do. So I went out there and mowed my grass all professional. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a new thing now. I'm gonna self-identify now. I'm gonna identify as a professional landscaper. I'm a professional in new yard design. It's a new thing. Yep. Let's see what the fuck they say about that. I told the guy, I said, man, best thing you can do is get the fuck out of here. He doesn't know anything. He don't know who I am a bit more than shit. He got a complaint. I told my neighbor before, I think he thinks this motherfucker's so dumb. One time, I had 6 jet skis over here. And I donated them to a children's, it's called Children's Angels. I donated 6 fucking jet skis and the trailers for nothing. It was a tax write-off, but I gave them to them. This stupid ass neighbor beside me that complains all the time, he told people that my shit got repoed because they come out here with a rollback to load them on with a rollback, a great big son of a bitch.
When I heard that shit, I went over there and I talked to him and I said, Ed, you stupid motherfucker. Keep your goddamn mouth shut. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I'm a fucking millionaire, you dumbass. I said I gave the fucking jet skis away. That just... These motherfuckers that come up from Long Island down here, and that's where son of a bitch is from. He's just a jealous motherfucker that didn't accomplish shit. And he wants to talk shit about me because he says, you know, I'm country. I sound like a redneck. Well, good. I don't give a fuck. But this redneck's worth 10 times what the fuck you are ever going to be. 10 times. Probably fucking shit. Probably 50 times. And so they'll call and say, look out here. You know, and I told that dude today, I was like, man, all my cars ain't even fucking here. I got cars in goddamn storage buildings and shit. And they don't have a fucking clue. And that's why I said, hey, if I want to build me a fucking base machine, guys, there ain't nobody going to beat me. Because my goddamn pocketbook's bigger. Nobody. I don't give a shit. Steve Meade ain't got a goddamn thing about money over my ass. And not a fucking cent. I'm not impressed by his Cadillac. I'm not impressed by his home. The size of your home and where you live ain't got a goddamn thing to do with your pocketbook. Because that guy today come down here thinking, well, I'm going to go down here and tell this guy to mow his grass. Well, I'm going to tell you to fuck off. Because where you work is on my fucking land, asshole. Yeah, you didn't know that, did you? And I ain't talking about on no goddamn country road. I'm talking about in the fucking city. You guys take care. Have a good day. Don't let nobody bully your ass. Have a good day. See you.